Sleepy. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, folks. It is coffee time with Coach Jah. It's your boy in the building. I got my Put Me in Coach shirt on, blue joint. Check it out. I'm gonna let you see it. I am tired. Your boy's tired. We was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning with Emmanuel Lewis, working on a new song. And we did one like 2 weeks ago. And then we did another one last night. Me, Miss Nikki, and Mark Sean. Man, listen. And if you know Songbird came through, lit it up. Like I'm telling you, I'm sleepy. I got a long day, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Like I ain't even gonna front. We actually had a good time. Oh yeah, I needed that coffee. Let me send these kites out real quick. We actually had a good time, man. I promise you. If you was on here and you watch, you already know. If you are new here, because you joined on last night, thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this. I had a bunch of messages that I need to check. I haven't checked my IG all day. I hadn't checked any messages really. It's been so many of them. So if you sent messages, I'll check them shortly. If you did not, it's all good. It's still love. I still love you. I ain't mad at you, right? But man, last night was something. Last night was actually really, really. I had a lot of fun. So, like a lot of y'all may not know my background, and my background is I lived in the studio, and that was a part of what I used to do. I'd be in the studio writing songs, arranging vocals. So I'm not a singer, but I know how to sing. I can tell you how the melody go for a song and all of that. And just getting back into the vibe with Mark the last time, and then last night with Songbird, I think was amazing. Diva on Wheels, good morning to you. I got to go to the post office today because I got some mail. But yeah, we were I didn't shut down my computer, my IG and my computer till 4 something this morning. So you already know I'm beat. Like I didn't even think I was gonna be on this morning. I was like, you know what? Coffee time. Damn that. Coffee time is over. Professor X, peace. What's popping with you? Man, but we was in there and we did that whole that whole segment, man. It was so dope last night. Mr. Throw It Off himself. What's popping?
Nothing much what it do, big bro. What the business is, baby. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you, man. I'm tired, man. I was on with Emmanuel Lewis creating this song last night till 4 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, if you go on his live, Slangston in the building. If you go on his live, he saved it. Quilla, good morning. And I was writing this song with a few other people, and they actually laid down. Songbird was on there. We was on till 4 something this morning, man. When I hung up, my daughter started crying. I knew I had to go catch her. I had to go feed her. But man, and the song, listen, the song is bananas, bro. Songbird was singing, Mark Sean was singing, man, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Good morning, everybody on IG. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm talking to my man, Mr. Throw It Off himself. Let's talk about last night. I was on from about 9:30, somewhere around that time, till 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I was on for hours. Uh-oh, you froze up.
Everybody, you lame.
Say again.
You know how I keep telling everybody, if you ain't there, you lame. Now I'm the one who lame. Ain't that man? Say man.
These volumes.
But I had to work last night a little bit of overtime.
Gotcha. Well, ain't nothing wrong with making that money, man.
They done gave me the most boring, easiest job I ever had in my whole life.
Easy money is good, bro. Daybreak, good morning, Mike. What's good? Listen, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just not expecting to be up to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Not on no Sunday.
Huh?
Not on no Monday, especially not on no Monday.
Not on no day. I'm home at 4 o'clock in the morning. I should be asleep.
I ain't gonna lie. It's been some days, especially it's been some days where I go through where I'm staying up till 4, 5 o'clock in the morning for days straight. Go to bed 4, 5 o'clock. Wake up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and be on that kind of run days straight.
I've done it. September Virgo in the building. I've done it, and I was not looking forward to it last night, but it was a great vibe. It was a great vibe. I ain't gonna lie. And then the song. Listen, y'all got to go to Emmanuel Lewis's page, right?
I'm watching,
and go.
I'm watching.
Yeah, the song is crazy. Like the song is crazy.
See them kind of them kind of creative, just spontaneous sessions like that, man. Make you got to really. They make probably some of the best classic things that you never would expect. It was so impromptu.
Yeah.
Like look at Atomic Dog. Don't you know Atomic Dog was made because George Clinton was getting into it with his engineer because he was playing the loop backwards.
Thank you, Nick. Everybody's talking about listen, but a lot of times that makes up that surprise, that mistake. Think about reggae music. Reggae music was accidental. It was accidental. They didn't know that the music was gonna sound like that, and they made a mistake and said, leave it. You know?
What? I didn't never know that.
Reggae music was accidentally made. It was a beat. It's a rhythm that's actually not even there. It's an offbeat. You know what I'm saying? And thank you so much, Nikki Speaks Vibes. She said it was amazing. Listen, it was crazy last night. V, I was up till 4:00 in the morning writing a song with Emmanuel Lewis. On live.
Hey, sis.
4:00 in the morning. So you know I'm tired. I got an eye doctor appointment I got to go to at 1.
Ooh.
No sleep for me today.
I feel for you.
Yeah. But I
feel
had
for you. Drink you about 2 cups.
Oh, I drink 2 cups.
You should be on your second. Hey, V.
What's up, V?
Good morning.
I didn't catch you dancing or nothing. You slacking.
Because I'm tired.
Oh, po ting ting. Po ting ting. I'm the only one that's up and on it this morning. Yippee! I'm up and on it, y'all. Like real talk. I'm up and on it. Like I had a good time. I was able to channel my inner big kid before I went to sleep. And so I feel so good about that because I watched the Tom and Jerry live action movie before I went to bed. And while watching it, I was eating me a bowl of ice cream with some Hennessy cake. Oh, Lord. And I'm just going to say that number one, I give Tom and Jerry 3.5 joints. From a 1 to 5 joint rating system, I give Tom and Jerry 3.5 joints. As a matter of fact, I give it 3.5 joints in a doobie. Because Tom and Jerry was a good movie. They actually did Tom and Jerry right. It was really, really good. I laughed my ass off. I'm feeling so good. If you haven't seen it and you want to get your big kid on, I recommend you go watch the Tom and Jerry movie. And they not paying me to say this, y'all. They don't even know I'm saying this. So I'm telling y'all, if the big kid in you need to go watch the Tom and Jerry movie. I'm just saying.
Mike.
Yo.
I was on 4 o'clock in the morning writing a song with Emmanuel Lewis, bro.
Yeah, I saw you for a little while. I was with y'all for a little while.
Oh, you was on? I was in the zone, bro.
Now you was doing this whole damn time.
I was in the zone, bro.
I was on. Doc was like, "What's up, man? Doc, what's up?" You like, I don't see shit. I said, "Okay." We understand.
I was working, man.
Big Mike.
What's up, baby? What's up with you? What's up, V? How you doing, V? I'm sorry.
Good morning.
Good to see you, V.
You got something to tell me, Mike?
Yeah, you a black man like me.
I already know that, boy. I thought you got something to tell me that I don't already know.
If you already know it, then I don't need to tell you.
Okay, wait.
No, I need you to tell me something I don't know.
Let me back up for a minute. Hold on.
It's Tuesday morning.
How y'all gonna still have everybody talking about the slam, and I don't have all the information? That's
your fault. That's your fault.
No,
we had a meeting. You didn't show up. That's your fault.
I was driving.
I've been,
there you go.
but Ja, everything I have, Ja, I done gave to you.
Well, me too.
Everything I have.
Me too. We waiting on
That's
Moody.
what I'm saying about it all anyway. I'm ready for the smoke.
So what you crying for then?
It don't even. I'm not crying. I'm just saying.
You just said what?
I'm ready for the grill that the smoke is coming out of.
Listen. Listen, I'm ready for the smoke. So here's I just got to figure out when my team gonna be able to come on because y'all wants to go to Ain't Right Tribe Live.
As a matter of fact, Moody and his team will be on my show today to throw it off lunch break day.
Okay, so
we got trying to get some another team for the second hour. I'm trying to get. I done asked y'all several times who going second.
Ja. Why don't you go second, E-Man?
No, I'm Mr. Grand Finale. Me and my team coming last because I'm not even fit tell everybody who on my team. I'm not fit tell the public who all on my team until my team come on.
Ja, you heard me say, Ja,
the Lakers come on. Lakers come on the court last.
You heard him, Ja. He said him and this team gonna be last. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Why are you scared to let somebody know who your team is, though?
Because they ain't got no team, baby.
I ain't scared. I'm a strategic tactician. You hear me?
All I'm saying,
I make moves with precision based on immaculate.
You might think you hide stuff. You might not.
Nah.
You might not be hiding what you
what
think
he's
you
gonna
hide.
do? He gonna look at everybody else's team. Gonna say, okay, I got to trade you off for somebody else. I need to trade you for somebody else. That's what
I ain't making no trades. I ain't making no trade.
Then put your team up there, baby. Put your team up.
I got all-stars. I got MVP all-stars. You hear me? That's all I'm going to say about that.
My team said we're going to practice the day before. That's it. We're not practicing.
We ain't going to practice. Practice for what? Who practice?
We bringing the smoke. So if everybody who's tuning in, here's what's happening. We doing an erotic slam, team slam. So I got a team, Mr. Throw It Off got a team, Mike got a team, and Moody Black got a team.
Which Black got a team?
Everybody's in the Ain't Right Tribe, huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said Moody Black got a team.
Moody Black has a team. Yes, he does.
I forgot you, sub.
You got to do your neck like this, though. You got to do it.
Because she's so elegant. You know, she's the elegant. Yeah.
I need to ask I need to ask both of you ladies. Y'all get y'all letters. Y'all get y'all package in the mail.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Oh, V got you got yours?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for
yours and the Illusion should be in the mail. Y'all should be getting it between today and tomorrow.
Kimberly, what you talking about? A team, erotic poetry slam, a team slam. And we're gonna do every team's gonna have to bring their squad in. They got to do erotic poems. We competing. And I don't know who the judges are gonna be. I don't know how they figure that out. I don't know how they do. They can rig the score. All I care.
Lady V is getting the judges because she gonna host it. She getting the judges.
Y'all got V hosting.
That means that Coach may know all of the judges because they run in the same circle.
Or Moody too.
Nah.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
I'm not worried about none of this.
It don't matter. Sally, you nervous. It don't matter.
Who's nervous? I'm not nervous. It is what it is.
About none of it. Because I ain't worried about none of that. I will say this, though. I'm going to say this. I'm going to let this be known in public and everything. Since the coaches round is all 4 coaches, and since all 4 coaches are of the male gender, I will not be speaking an erotic poem against 3 other men. But I do have a poem.
It has to be erotic, right? How you gonna
it has to have a hit. Like I said before, erotic is a very broad vocabulary. I mean a very broad category. That's a very broad category.
Lulu.
So
Mike.
just know I'm coming on with it. I'm telling both of y'all, I'm coming on with it. Because John told me something a while back that I done took and ran with. And so, John, you done created this monster when you told me to take my red shirt off. You told me, don't even say I'm a freshman no more. This is what you told me. So since you said that, I done ran with it. Oh man.
So
Yeah. Now I'm a slaughtering sophomore, baby. I'm no longer a baby face freshman. I'm a slaughtering sophomore, and I'm coming with it. Do you hear me?
all I'm saying is this: they don't just call me coach. That's what I do. So I expect anybody who gets in my circle to advance to some other level. If you stay in the same place, that just means you ain't working, you ain't listening. So I'm happy to hear that. However,
That's Coach's way of saying, bring it, E-Man.
But then comes the however.
I got some heavyweights in my squad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, y'all better just be ready. That's all I'm saying. Because I got
just know that my squad is always watching. My squad is always watching, soaking up game.
Are they watching?
Everybody don't know who my squad is.
What's going on? Are they watching?
Everybody don't know who my squad is. Y'all not
know
who my squad is until we.
Do you know who your squad is?
Me and my squad making a grand entrance the way it's supposed to be done.
The same way they're
so
going
y'all just know that my squad is somebody amongst my squad is always in the midst watching somewhere. You never know where they at.
What they watching?
I got some killers.
What they watching?
I got some killers.
Tom and Jerry, what they watching?
I got the killers. They up under the bushes somewhere waiting.
Shit, damn, these boys, they get shot like a motherfucker. They be dead, buried right now. So, what's up, dog? What's up? Talking all that, yang. Come on, Dallas, be quiet.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because we discussed this. I don't understand why there's not a woman that is in the mix of coaches or
because you
whatever.
Because didn't nobody? Yeah, but here's the thing.
Because it was not offered. It never came up to be offered. It
wasn't offered to me.
Hold on.
I put myself in it.
Freeze. Me and Moody was talking on the live. You was on the live. Moody said,
I know how it went. I'm just saying, it's just a bunch of men up there.
Why you put your hand up then?
But
you put your hand to everybody else. Put your hand up.
I didn't put my hand up.
I bet if Lucifer had a hand up. Stop talking.
You alone on this one, okay? I can't even defend you or help you because you're right. The whole situation, it wasn't like we didn't jump up and say, "Oh, we want a team." Nobody.
No, and I didn't. I'm just saying it's not one. I was just pointing it out. You're right, but I'm not going to.
But here's the thing.
Well, you and all of us was there that day didn't put a hand up. So what you saying? And none of y'all put your hand up.
We'll have one. It'll be one next time.
Yeah, because you're gonna lose this one.
So next time, it could be all women have a team.
Okay, Mike.
Here's the thing. This is only the first one. Whoever win this one, gotta wait for the end of the year, right, Mike?
Yeah, after we win this one, we gotta wait till the end of the year.
The team that wins, the team that wins.
He didn't say after somebody. He said after we win this one is what he said.
The team that wins.
So you see what I did, E-Man and Kendra, after I repeated what he said.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
That's exactly what I said. I didn't stutter or nothing. So thank you.
Yeah. Grand writing.
Well, I'm
with that one though. Grand writing. She said writing.
Amen. Say, you know what I just found out? I'm glad I just found out that you and my wife might be kinfolk.
Who?
Lovey.
Her and my wife might be, because they've been saying they be talking that they might be like real blood kinfolk.
Lovely, I sent you the link.
It just goes to show you how small this world is, y'all. It just goes to show you how small this world is. Real talk.
Cool beans.
V. Look, listen, half of my team is already in the building.
I'm not saying what my team is.
Listen,
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not revealing my team yet. We coming out.
Marissa's on my squad. Wiz is on my squad, and I got Miss Parker.
Hold on.
So we coming for all the smoke.
Let me go back to some notes. Cause I could have sworn he put his team on this thing here, y'all.
Oh, that's my team. I don't care about nobody else's team.
I'm not talking about you. I heard you say.
I'm just checking because I
knew your team well. I heard about you because I had to give one of your team members the rules because you didn't do it. So I'm good.
First of all, I still don't got no rules.
Moody ain't sleeping yet. I'm gonna confront Moody about that on the show. Don't worry about it, because I'm gonna have him right there beside me as a co-host. So I'm gonna say, we waiting on these rules on these emails, man.
Dog. You give him the day, dog. You can give him the day, dog. You give him.
The only rule I do know is that there ain't no props, which is not supposed to be. You shouldn't have no kind of props.
No, Moody said we in the meeting. Moody was saying that we were saying that it has to be some rule variation, since this is ain't right tried, and so he said he took away the no prop rule.
Yeah,
took away the no prop rule. And also said people can do group pieces.
Yeah, like you can do group. Listen, any slam group pieces are, unless it's an individual slam. So group pieces are definitely a part of it. You can do your group pieces. There ain't no beef with that. That's, you know what I'm saying. You don't get points taken off it on like.
But how do they score? How do they score group pieces, and how does that go with people's turn?
Slam is slam. Group pieces, what it is, it's just it counts for. So the only thing about group piece, if two people going up, that counts for one slot. So somebody can't go up. They still got to put that in somebody's name. So if me and you do a group piece, both of us won't be in the battle later on. So only one of us could be in there, and then that means the group piece has to be in your name or in the other person's name.
So if you have 5 rounds, then one or two of the rounds you'll only have 4.
No. So it's four poems each round, right? Mm-hmm. So if you send a group piece up, that group piece has to be in somebody's name.
Mm-hmm. So if
it's in my name, that means
not be able to go up again.
You can't go back up. Yeah.
Right now, one person could, but both of y'all can't go back. One of y'all gonna have to, sit down.
That's what I'm saying. One person would have to bow out of, like they would have to take their round to bow out of.
That was the score. Yeah,
that would be their turn.
That would be their turn. That would be their turn.
Okay, got you.
So that's what you got to think about. People who, good morning. People who want to make sure that they get their own, Yeah. If Wizard Jar do a poem on the job, that count as an individual piece. Well, yeah. So, but right, Lovely, come on. I sent you the link. Come on through, because Lovely's familiar with slam too. So that's
what I'm talking. Lovely, and my wife might be I think they said they might be kinfolk, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's a small world.
Slam plantation.
Right.
There you go.
And I'm gonna say this, Jah. I'm gonna say I will do that poem today. If I get a chance, if somebody hosts a second hour midday open mic, I will do that poem today.
I've got an eye doctor appointment at 1.
When you gonna be there?
So
what you got?
I will do it today, because I've been holding on to it. If you don't know if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, say, man, I'm in Jah class, right? I'm in Jah class, and Jah, this is the second class. The first class I wrote just throwed off poem. It was way surfing. Second class, Jah saying he giving us all these different scenarios. He was like, man, so you got to go way different. You got to go way different.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What it do?
Let me go find some eyes real quick, because I can't see nothing.
And so you did your sequel to your first poem?
Yeah, I did that. The sequel to the first one. Well, I'm trying to think what live we was on, and while we was on it. And I'm listening to Illusion tell me about it. Yeah, while we was on Tipping Tim's. While we was on Tipping Tim's.
What's that?
Everybody was telling me how they felt about the first one. I started writing the second one and finished it before it was over.
That's LGB and Illusion.
Yeah, it's the talent show thing that we do.
I'm giving a shout out to Tim, man.
Your shirt is matching in your background, okay?
It sure does.
I'm giving a shout out to Tia.
I was like, y'all know how y'all do. Y'all always pick this time, so I'm like, this the time, and I don't have clothes on. I'd be like, wait, like, yo, I shot you the link. I'm like, wait, I got it.
I know. I didn't put no bra on this morning. I ain't got no bra.
You see these suckers sitting low. It's all right though, they're comfy. What up, cuz? So, yes, what he said about us being connected, like we got a lot of similar locations and like similar family not issues, but like just how our family structures can be when it comes to like women getting information about who the hell we are, right? But what you call it? As far as slam goes, so the way slam goes is you have X amount of number of poets. Then those poets are they randomly pick out of a hat to figure out who's going to win what, right? You have, in a good situation, you have 5 judges that will judge these poets accordingly. What they have is a sacrificial poet. That sacrificial poet is not a part of the group of poets that are competing. They're just the gauge for like how you want to judge going forward. You can get anywhere from a 0 to a 10 and any points in between. So 10.1, 9.4, 1.2. I've seen those things. That's kind of scary when that happens. But anyway, they drop the high score, they drop the low score, they add the 3 middle, and that's your cumulative for that round. Each round, depending on the rules of each different slam, they drop people off. Sometimes they keep everybody, like if it's only like 4 or 5 people slamming, they'll keep your first 2 scores, add those together, and the lowest of those will be dropped off in third. Final round is clean slate, and then those people will go. Sometimes it's like 3 people, sometimes it's like 4 people. It just depends. What else I'm trying to say? It's always about, the poem, the poet, not the score, that kind of shit like that. And then there's little fun stuff that happens in between that like most people do. Sometimes there's a prize, sometimes it's just clout. It just depends on where you are and what slam you're going to. Some slams you can win thousands of dollars, some you might just win some food. Just whatever.
Some you might go home.
Right. Now, going back to what y'all was saying with slots. So when you're talking about a group slam, like team slams, you have every person falls into whatever. So if the poem is like majority Jah's poem, right? Like let's say he brought it to the table, Wits wrote something to it, but it's Jah's poem. Y'all decide to do Jah's poem, that falls under his slot. So Jah can't do his poem under his name and then go and do another poem under his name as well. It will become, he would drop off. Now he can still spit again another group piece under somebody else. That he can do. But outside of that, that's kind of how that works. And most people, when they use a group piece, it better be a damn good one, especially if you're using somebody who's like your go-getter. Like everybody is not the go-getter when it comes to, poetry and poems and stuff like that. Like someone's poem may just naturally score higher when they spit it. So those are the ones you want to keep in the bucket. So I'm just giving that tidbit for anybody that don't know.
I just know I got coach.
What is he over here jamming to though?
I got LeBron.
Oh.
I just know I got LeBron and AD. If that's gonna do a group phase, and everybody that's seen them 2 play together know that together it ain't even Batman and Robin. It's a Batman and Batman.
Yeah.
I just had to turn my mic on and let y'all know that part real quick.
How many teams is playing? How many teams, Jah? It's 4 teams?
It's 4 teams.
Okay, I don't know all the teams. I just know yours and Mike's.
I'm jamming to Young World by Slick Rick. So E-Man got a team. Mike got a team.
E-Man got a ghost team. He don't know who his team is.
I had to turn my mic on to let you know. Me and my team talk regularly.
His team.
Me and my team talk and strategize regularly. Like I say, man, I move aggressive with a low key presence, baby.
So you talk to yourself? Are you saying? Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Team of one.
Lyric J. Listen, this is all I gotta say.
Right.
Hey, let me play my song. Let me just play a little snippet of it because y'all don't even understand what's happening right now. And I need y'all to understand what's happening. This is your birth. Reward is a brainwashed kid going wild. Young little girls already have a child. Bad company. Hey, now you've been framed. Hurt to understand. I know y'all know about that's old school.
I don't. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
And then you go turn it off when I start jigging.
I need you to stand up then.
What?
I said, since I can't tell you to go sit down, you already sit down.
John, me. John?
You gonna turn it off while I'm when I just start
You don't
jigging?
know about that song. I'm like,
My bad.
boy, you say, boy, go sit down. But he already sitting down. So,
I jigs to it.
Hey, Lulu.
No, Mike, we don't want no go-go. I'm putting you in the back.
I like that. The go-go is always good. You can never mess up go-go.
But you can't jig to go-go all the time, though. But you can jig to the Hey Young World beat.
I remember the first time I went to a party in DC.
Mike, I muted you.
I felt so low.
Go-go is where it's at.
Go-go
It's
I
all.
like Jersey Club. Jersey Club. That's
That's
my
cool.
go-to right now.
Jersey Club. There you go.
Jersey Club is my thing, right? Like right now I'm listening to Kyle Edwards and DJ Smalls. They got some good mashups. And I be in the car like people be looking at me.
Y'all know what I bang in the morning. Mike done had the taste of it, man. I bang screw in the morning.
Listen, they don't know about that chopped and screwed. What?
I bang screw in the morning.
I find all my favorite songs on YouTube and try to find them in chopped and screwed.
No, I buy DJ Screw. I bang screw.
DJ
tapes.
Screw. I thought you were talking about chopped and screw. I like chopped and screw music.
Yeah, Mike. I bang screw tapes.
Screw.
The originator. Yeah, Mike got the screw. Yeah, I'll put Mike on the screw, man.
Slick Rick the ruler.
Listen,
Am I still music?
huh?
Oh, okay, I'm back. All right.
You can't play that screw tape in the morning, Mike. That's for grown folks.
I can play it. Y'all just can't hear, but I can play it. Shit.
I just don't do go-go. Just don't move me enough. Like
no, go-go. You can't just play go-go.
That's because you're a hip hop.
If you're not from the DC area, like go-go, just because it's like, why are we here? Why are we here?
I'm telling you,
but if you in the middle of a party and you
10 minutes
have
later.
like a peak, it's always at the end of the night, right when people start to wind down, they do the switch up. You stop the go-go, all the DC people come, and they all on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to ease your way in. You got to do, like, all the house music first and then go to go-go. Like, you got to do, like...
Go-go be somewhere between the house music and the reggae.
And all of those old school vibes. Watch out for the big girls, and then you hit the beat on the go-go. Because it's a different vibe. Like, if you're not familiar, you're gonna be like, what is this?
That's why I think people feel out of place. People from up here feel out of place when you go to a club in the South. Cause you go to the club in the South, especially depending on the kind of club you going to in the South. One of the first things I'm talking about, like if you go to a club in the South where some 20s, you gonna hear a whole bunch. You gonna hear a whole bunch of you gonna hear some screw.
I don't like none of that.
Let me tell you something.
You gonna hear that Gucci.
Hey.
You gonna hear that Future.
No. I don't want no Gucci, Lil Tucci, PC, none of these little this, young, that, none of them.
I'm calling you, John. I'm trying to call the damn dog.
Screw. So give me an example of screw music.
Wait. Hold on. I got a statement. Hold on. Lovely can vouch for this because she's been to enough of my events. My DJ can't even play that, or he's fired on the
When I tell y'all, me and V have been slowly trying to introduce Ja to like good trap music. Like it's a rare moment.
It
It's a
ain't gonna
rare
happen.
moment. Cause
It's hat too tight.
Listen,
But
if you come to Ja's open mic, you better not come up there. He better have seen your ass first somewhere else and be like, okay, I like that person's style. They can spit. Cause I won't say their names, but I know a couple people that he's like, okay, they can spit on the mic. They name on the mic. Other people, I'm sorry, we ran out of time.
well, here's how I get
I
them.
know one of
I'm
them.
like, yeah, just one and done.
I
One and
know
done.
one
That's
of
it.
them.
Here's how I get them. I ask them. I tell them we don't play the music. You got to go acapella.
Acapella. Yep.
And then they be like, never mind. I don't want to do it. I be like, yes, Lord. See,
Yep.
that's
What qualifies screw music?
I'm about to play it for you, Kendra.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because
Here's the thing about
I
screw.
only know chopped and screwed.
Okay, listen. Wait, let me see.
That ain't screw.
It's
You
not
watch the show like I told
Screwed
you, you know what it is. You watch that show I told you, watch on Netflix, you know what it is.
What show?
What a show. You
Never
can't just
mind.
yell it out
The
like
Hip Hop
that.
Evolution joint I told you
Oh,
about.
the Hip Hop Evolution?
Oh, yeah,
Let me send you
no.
the clip.
Nah.
I watched that.
Okay, here.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. There's just some things they left out that I wish they had spoke on.
I just listen. I'm just not a fan of the trap era because they don't. It's not lyrical for me.
So it's
Well,
trap
me-
and screw like together?
It's
I'm
more-
trying
Me
to
being
find a song
from-
that she might have heard before.
Me
I might
being
have
from
heard
the
before.
South,
I know it's more of a feel. I get it. You know, that's just not my thing. Like I want to hear lyrics. Like I want to hear bars. I want to hear some dope bars, some metaphors that be like.
But a lot of that stuff is not into today. Everything is repetition. Saying the same damn word, same phrase over and over again.
Same ad libs. It's just spelling out words and noises.
Yo, everybody, and then who is it? When Drake. That's the shit I'm talking about. Chop the screw.
That screw is more like
that
a.
shit.
yeah, they
more
say
like,
tell me something good, drop the screw.
I don't understand what makes it screw music.
Because they slow it down.
Good because
they slow it down.
Everybody's talking at one time.
Watch the
my
thing I
God.
told you. Watch it. Tell you everything right
Too
there.
much
Watch
stimulation.
the Hip Hop Evolution episode. It'll tell you everything you need to know right there.
But
Watch that shit. Simple answer. You take the music and slow it down. That's it.
that's pretty.
That's it.
You talking about Kendrick?
We gotta go back to Haruka.
Kendrick need more
We
information.
are bodyguard, damn it. Okay.
Okay.
When you have a record, right, and it's going at a certain speed, that's normal speed. But when you change the speed limit, so it's slower and it's like that's
like
screwed.
Yeah. Okay.
That's screwed.
That's what I
It's
thought.
not
I
that
forgot
slow.
that's what
It's
that
a
was
little
called.
faster than that.
Yeah,
But
I don't like that.
That's the basis of screwed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cuzzo. Correct me if I'm
Here,
wrong.
say screw. Reason why it's called first, they let everybody know the reason why it's called screw is because of DJ Screw. DJ Screw is the one who made the style. He the one who made it.
Okay.
He made it famous. He was the big. He's the biggest. Man was selling so many screw tapes that the feds thought he was selling dope out of his house. That's how.
Wow.
Feds thought he was selling dope out of his house. That's how much.
He had lines around the corner.
Music,
He opened the door.
only thing Screw was. Only thing Screw was doing, Screw was just chopping. Screw was slowing everything down, and then he was chopping it at certain parts of the beat. And it's just the way that he chopped it.
Like it doubles up.
I tried it. Because I think you sent me. I think I remember it now because I listened to one of them on. I listened to it was a Phil Collins song, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, in the early night,
I couldn't do it.
Screw was doing
like,
everything.
Right, 45 on a 33. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, come on with the words.
I know Screw. This is his most famous
listen,
Screw
I can
tape.
listen to that all day.
I couldn't do it.
All day. I like
feel like I'm just
by
like-
Russ.
I think the misconception people got of it is because of the because he got popular during the time everybody was sipping drink and sipping drink and got popular, that they correlated the two. And you can bang Screw and don't have to be on that kind of level. I bang Screw every morning. I ain't sip drink in years. and I still bang screw. That's what we call listening to DJ Screw. We call it bang screw. It's bang and screw. That's what we. So you know.
Did you say that again?
Bang
Oh
screw.
Lord Jesus.
What is that?
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Bang meaning play, like they play.
That's
it
what
loud.
you listen to. When you listening to DJ Screw, you bang screw.
Very sleepy. I went to bed at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
But say, John, speaking on trap music, coming from when I was what I was listening to when I was listening to me, even though they keep saying, you know, that's what they call trap music to me, because who we were listening to and the lyrics and what they were talking about, I feel like UGK and old 8 Ball and MJG and old Scarface, to me, that's trap music. Because that's what we was bumping in the trap. We wasn't listening. All these other cats weren't even out. So we wasn't even, and that's not the kind of mode, that wasn't the kind of vibe you want to sit in the trap.
That's my shit right there.
I just want to tell them to speak. It's like, get your words out. Like, say what you need to say.
Eating heroin? Listen. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I gotta make sure this is clear.
You heard that when it did that? Hold up. You heard that losing? That's the chop part. So the screw is the slow, the chop is the double up.
I feel like
that shit hits.
You gotta be hot. You have to be hot to listen.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't, man. That shit is dope.
A lot of people think that when I say I don't do trap music, that I don't like, you know, like southern music.
He don't like shit that don't make no fucking sense.
There you go. There
You
you
saying,
But
because a
here's the
lot of
thing.
niggas out here just be saying shit that rhyme.
Truth be told, 3-6 Mafia was my shit.
Goddamn right.
With 3-6 Mafia. And a lot of people be like, for real? That was my
Hell yeah, 666 went in.
Listen. That nigga said,
Listen, 3-6 changed the world. My world.
666 went in. That's how you know I'm a fan. I still call him 666 when it was all of them from Mystic Styles, from the Mystic Styles tapes. Yeah, I said the tape.
I can't do these little young crackheads though. These little young crackheads and dope fiends. Like I think they take crack and dope and put it on bread and just eat it. And then
Now here's the thing. They talk about doing
a lot of these kids is on like other shit. Like our era might have been on some crack, dope, or some other shit.
Now them niggas were doing some shit. Them niggas was smoking weed.
They was on like
niggas put crack in the weed.
But these kids nowadays is like going underneath they sink making shit to get high off of. You know what I'm saying? That music you listen to, what's that? Hold up.
Hey, Juicy, what the business is?
Yeah, I can't
they
listen to that. No.
And
the difference in
it's like
the
trap music. I can't listen to trap music. I like the beat of it. Ignoring the words, I like the beat of it.
I will say that trap music got some dope beats and some dope.
Like you can get some.
My thing is like you get some dope producers that come out with some dope tracks, but then it's like they sell it to whoever is the first buyer, and then that buyer can't write. They can't even fucking read.
That's obvious.
And they're only like this. They space. So it's like my mama house, my grandmama house, my auntie house, trap house, like you on the block. Yo, like you could tell motherfuckers that read shit, experience some shit, even if they never left their house, they like watching stuff or reading things that are expanding their mind. If everything you rap about is the same fucking shit, you trying to rap a popsicle to some dumbass bicycle, like what? Why are we here?
But here's the thing, though.
They like it, it sells. And at the end of the day, if it sells, people don't give a fuck. I can sit here and say every fucking shit that's on my fucking wall. And if somebody likes that shit and I repeat it over again and over again and over again, somebody gonna buy the shit.
But here's the thing, though. Here's what I be wanting people to understand before we continue to knock the youngsters at what music is now. Here's the thing we need to understand.
I ain't knocking them. I'm just saying their ass don't know how to read and write, and they write some bullshit.
If the evolution of music is a circle, if the evolution of music is a circle, and the beginning of rap music was some bullshit. That just I'll be always real with it.
No.
I mean, come on. So some of that shit was some bullshit.
You said the beginning of rap music was.
The very
beginning of rap music. No, that's when you had stuff that actually had meaning.
New Yorkers are always gonna say they were the greatest because it started in fucking New York. Like,
but some of that shit was what was the one that got big? The cowboy, the rapping dude. Come on, y'all.
That was a gimmick song.
But even though it still was some bullshit.
Man, time out. He got more bars than all of these trap rappers.
No, not all of them. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna defend one cat who has been
against an old school rapper. Lyrically,
I'm fixing to defend one cat who has been critically slaughtered by a lot of the East Coast people that I've been around. And I'm fixing to defend this one rapper, and he needs to be defended. And I'm fixing to defend 2 Chainz.
Come on.
I'm fixing to defend 2 Chainz.
Listen,
2
if you don't
Chainz.
get to the point, we got 15 minutes.
We only got 15 minutes. Come on.
Okay, 2 Chainz makes some of the most simplest shit sound complex, and the shit be going in.
I don't have no beef with it. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Pretty Boy is all right with me.
Here's my issue. My problem is when 2 Chainz when his career started.
I want to popcorn.
He's very educated, but the music industry forced him to do what he did because he could have even done better than that. They forced him to do
that's why I like him because he is educated.
He's very educated.
The first time I heard one of his interviews on Hot 97, I was like, say less. I don't give a fuck what he put out. I'm gonna listen to it because I already know. Right. I already know that he's utilizing, and that's smart. Now, if you're utilizing something to like grab the people or to like capitalize on some shit, I get that. Can't nobody knock a hustle. At the end of the day, we all here to make money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like people that are just like they don't have no range. A lot of people hate, like I'm probably gonna be like, oh hell. A lot of people hate on Lil Wayne. That's my birthday, twin. Shout out to him. If you watch this one day, hey twin. But anyway, like his lyrics are fucking dope.
And I don't like Wayne.
He's got degrees. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what he drinking, sipping, smoking, sniffing, snorting, whatever, jiggling his ass to. I don't give a fuck. If that nigga can still do all of that and write the lyrics that he writes, more power to you. Because that shit goes in. And that's why I like shout out to Deshaun. I appreciate Deshaun when he did the his workshop using his lyrics. Man, listen. People hate on him because they don't understand. They can't, when you can't comprehend some shit because your ass ain't reading and knowing shit, of course some shit's gonna sound stupid to you because you ain't on the level to receive it. Yeah. You only want to operate in some, ABC shit. That nigga's on Z, nigga. Like, come on.
This has been my beef with trap rap. They don't even pronounce words, and then they don't use words that rhyme. They make a sound and make it sound like a rhyme. All of that right there is trash to me. Here's
why. Here's why, John. In the South, and I've had this discussion with partners out here on the East, who made them try to listen to some of the music I jam. In the South, we feel like it's all about the phonetics. We feel like it's all about the phonetics when you speak. Yep. So how you make your voice sound with the beat goes is that's what we rock.
That's why I like Yellow Beezy. I am a fan of Yellow Beezy. Like that's music. Oh, I could listen to all day.
But that's rap. That's not hip hop.
That's I mean you got.
Hip hop, when hip hop became rap, of course, New York was running it. It wasn't until gangster rap came in and then the South started doing some things according to that guidelines that the South started really getting big. You understand?
Like Southern rap over Northern rap anyway.
Changed how they was doing it. In fact, they changed so bad that the MPCs now have a looping for trap beats. That's why everybody's a producer now because it all sound the same. It never came with programming like that until recently. And now the newest NPCs have a trap beat rotation in the computer already.
Oh,
now
wow.
everybody's rapping, everybody sound the same. Back in the days when hip hop started, you had about 30 seconds to make somebody happy. Or you get out, they throw you out. No, thank you, bye.
Yes, popcorn. I ate some popcorn last night.
That's why I'm down with you. That's why I feel like I love what UGK said. That's why I look RIP to the pimp. Pimp say, we don't make rap records. We don't make hip hop records. These is country rap tunes, man. It's a whole different thing, man. We don't make rap records. Don't make hip hop records.
The South is way different. The South and Texas vibes, their music, I can listen to that all day. All day. I can't listen to rap all day. That should have given me a headache. I'd be like, no. I don't mind it. I don't hate on it. But I won't do extreme gangster rap just like I won't do heavy metal. So I'm a happy.
No, I can't do gangster nip. Like I can't do gangster nip.
I can't relate to it. I have to listen to stuff that I can either understand or relate to.
Let me tell you what I listen to. My go-to when I just gotta hear it. I go to either a Big Daddy Kane station.
Mm-hmm.
I go to a Coogee rap station. I go to a LL station. I go to a Heavy D station, depending on what I want to hear. With them four, they're gonna cross everybody's genres. Everybody's gonna come through there. Now, I'm not a big Tupac fan. A lot of people are like, why? A lot of his music I didn't really love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a fan. I'm not saying he was whack. I'm just saying I'm not a fan. He has some hits. I think Machiavelli was probably the best album that he did. All Eyes on Me was pretty cool, but Machiavelli probably as an album was probably the dope he's done. But I'm just not a fan of his work, right? But at the same time, his poetry on music was dope. Like you can't take that.
Yeah. My mom liked Tupac, so yeah. And my mom, like, she likes most music, but like she'll probably listen to some old school before, or like somebody like Common or something like that before she listens to like hip hop rap type music. You know what I'm saying? But my mom used to write raps like for her students. Rap, yo.
But see, like, me rap music is I like my partners don't like my rap playlist. Like they don't.
You
like
need to send me a playlist, bro. Like send me that.
Because my rap playlist is I'm still stuck on. I mean, it's some cats that came out in the 2000s and on up, but I'm still stuck on the 90s. I'm still a No Limit Tank Dog. So I listen to a lot of No Limit. I'm a UGK for life. Yeah, I'm SUC for life. I'm MJG and 8 Ball for life. So I'm a Bone Thugs for life. Creeping on the Come Up is still my favorite album of all, my favorite rap album of all time. That's the first rap album I listened to all the way through. Creeping on the Come Up. I stole it 4 times. I stole that tape 4 times. Scarface is my favorite rapper.
Why you keep losing the tape though, Travis?
No, this is when it came out. I stole it. I would steal it, and somebody else would get it, and so I go and steal it again, and then somebody else would get it. And so even Scarface is my favorite rapper of all time. Mystical is my number 2. I am a huge Mystical fan. Mystical say you talk about similes. Only person that ever could compete with the simile game with Mystical is Buster, and Buster said that itself.
You know who was it?
I like Buster.
A plain, not really nothing spectacular about him that I like. Juvie.
Oh man, Juvie my favorite hot boy. Juvie that nigga.
I like this shit, bro.
Juvie that nigga.
All your ladies are like sitting here just being zoned out. Illusion eating popcorn.
Illusion already know who all these cats is. That's why she sitting there eating the popcorn. Illusion know who all these cats is.
Me and E-Man gonna back up, y'all. Go
Turk was my favorite. Turk was my favorite hot boy.
But Turk was my pop.
Wait. Tell me why, Illusion.
Huh?
Why?
Why Turk was my favorite hot boy? Yeah. Juvie, I don't know. BG was like way too motherfucking hood for me. And I love BG. BG was way too damn hood. Lil Wayne was he was like a little puppy.
Right. I know that's right.
Juvie I mean, so I'm like between Juvie and Turk. Juvie was cool, but I mean, Turk, I think he just was like he was all the way around for me. He just was all the way around. Juvie was,
and that's your area too.
Yeah. I still love Juvie, but I think Turk was one of my favorite.
I'm telling you that the music hit different.
I don't even like the Hot Boys shit that we used to rock. You can't even find that on Spotify. Like that shit.
The first tape ain't even on. The first tape ain't even on for stream. You can't even find the first Hot Boy tape
that we used to stream off of. It took like hours to download. Oh
the
God.
Lights off with the lights off. That shit. That was my motherfucking song right there.
It's say you know what else? You know what else? Illusion. P first tapes when he was still in California. Only two that you still find is the 99 Ways to Die in the Ghetto Trying to Kill Me. You can't even find the tapes that he did before that.
Let me just put y'all on pause. Let me explain something to you.
Don't be trying to give us no love.
When you want to talk about hip hop and stuff that lived through the ages, you want to talk about like the symphony, all the stuff Marley Marl did. We want to talk about how KRS-One's still banging. So it was a lyrical content that match the music, and so you can take the music out, or you can just have the music playing without the lyrics, and that's the difference between then and now. Like the content.
Because if you do that shit now, it's gonna be ass.
Listen,
nothing else to it.
Still to this day, you're never gonna find somebody that don't jump when they hear "Follow Leader." Come on.
Who watched the Raekwon versus Ghostface the other day?
Oh,
tell me that shit didn't go
that
in.
Shit was hands. I'm gonna say the second
sending the link to everybody. Watch this.
Right, like I gotta push Jill and Erica back for that one. I'm sorry because
listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Like
that shit was the best person.
Jill and Erica was here, but they was here like that.
They came, yeah.
And I don't even listen to them like that. Like I was shocked to see how much I actually was familiar with, and I was just like, "Yo, this shit goes in."
Yo, because
there was way more people watching that shit.
That was I told them that I said I don't even see why it's only almost 100,000 people in them.
Right when I came, it was like way more people. I was like, "What the fuck? What?"
I stopped following the verses because the last one they had was trash. So I was just like, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
I happen to be sure.
But you can't blame the format for that. You got to blame the artist. You can't blame the format. You got to blame the artist for that.
This one was so fire, and the two new songs that they put out, I was like, yo, I'm so hyped. I can't see like
I'm damn in the mixtape.
My body, like I'm from New Orleans. I don't know, but my soul is East Coast in every way, shape, or form. My music is East Coast, like everything is East Coast. So I was like, I'm in there. But I'm like
that shit was. I was so glad I hit my timeline. I was like, yes. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though.
I was shocked because I myself wouldn't just go and watch it and listen to it, but I was just sitting there and I was like, yo, man,
that ain't the number one versus to me though.
I was like,
they're lovely. I was getting ready to go out. I unplugged the phone and plugged that shit in the bathroom so I could listen. I was like, I'm not missing this shit.
I like the setup too. I like the live DJs playing it as opposed to like y'all just playing the tracks.
Right,
listen,
just random.
That Beanie Man and Bounty Killer one was bananas.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, and then the one when your boy was on there, the songwriter.
I really didn't watch it.
Raheem Devon and the Dream and
I think it was Neo and Javante.
I think Devon is he rated man.
Neo and Devon, y'all got to go back to Javante and I think Neo. That was the one. If you didn't see none of them, go back to that. I'm
going to go back and see him.
I'm supposed to.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite was still the DMX and Snoop.
Aaliyah songs and all that.
I'm getting some popcorn. I'm reading.
I still down anyway.
You above me on mine.
DMX and Snoop is number one.
No. Sorry. Let me shut this down. We gotta have a conversation.
You gotta catch it.
And I love y'all. It's the best day to be the best you. Fantastic day. Be fabulous. Be amazing. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. Peace and